there? Able to hear me? If we go to this button, you should be able to see me. Good evening, everyone. Hope you're well. Do we have anybody watching right now? Hope you're good. Good evening to episode 229 of this bloody live stream thing. Good to hear from you, Peter. I'm glad you didn't. Sound in the kitchen floor. Peter, you know, this retirement thing, you're going to take things easier. You don't need to be doing all this maintenance just because you're not working anymore. Good to see you, Peter. But otherwise, I hope you're good. You're well. Right, the weather is very, very nice today. So, I'm thinking, well, it's going to dull over a bit now, but I'm thinking it's going to be a quiet evening. Tell that Mrs. Lewis. She's just finding endless jobs for you, Peter. So it is a nice night out there tonight. Probably pretty much over the entirety of the UK. So I think it is going to be a quiet one tonight. So I think we'll just crack on and see how we get. See how we get on. Hi, Andrew. Have we got the GoPro shot? I know. Let's hope so. Right, if I got everything going, I think so. I can't say it's gonna be one of them nights. How are you doing, Andrew? We well? Good to see you. Things. Why do you take so long? This lemon software these days. It's crazy how bad it is. Is this even the stuff I was looking at? I picked out some images and I thought, they'll do. Now I'm thinking, are they the right ones? Because now I can't see what I thought was good. Well, not even good, just usable. Bear with me. I even thought I'd left it out on the right picture. Apart from the bad back. Yeah. I'm just extremely tired, so apologies for that, everybody. Could it be these ones? Surely not. No, it wasn't that far along. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Let's start that one. Okay. Let's go to rated and then just go from there. See where we're at. Right, anyways, guys, welcome. We are going to do a quick edit of this particular image. Also, for further notice, there'll be no episode next week. I've got a funeral during the day, so I won't have time to prep for the evening. And obviously, because the evening was meant to be the 300th episode, the 300th episode will just have to be the week after. So maybe put in a little bit more effort into that. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, let's make that 2. that. Not usually, Andrew, but you know, next week is the next episode is the 300th, so maybe I should. Excuse me. These are the ones I was looking at, and are you an idiot? Right. Okay. Right. Let's go back to the beginning. 1, 2, 5. We got that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Right. Now we have images to work with. Jesus Christ. How is everybody? Did I keep on seeing videos about Photoshop being updated and stuff. Has Photoshop been updated? Or is there updates coming? Or somebody tell me. I'm out of the loop. I'm a bad streamer. I am a bad YouTuber. I don't know what's going on. Do we have new things coming? Is it going to make a big difference to me? Is the main question. Or can I just like ignore it and just carry on as I usually do? That adds more bad AI masking. I haven't had a thing to. I haven't had a prompt to update it or anything. Unless it's done it in the background. All I know is Lightroom's getting slower and slower and slower to load. Like when you first start it, it's so slow. Hi Jen. How is your Tuesday? It's all right, Jen. It's all right. But just a bit tired as per usual. Seems to be a theme at the minute. Obviously, I was going to say, I never even introduced what this image is. It is the castle at Lacranza on Arran from when I was there in November. She's a bit of a while, exactly. My point, exactly. Thank you, Jen. I think that was the one I made last week, wasn't it? Was it? Yeah, I think it was. I certainly made it recently. Right, okay, what am I doing? I need to dust spot remove. Yeah, the stones are in, yeah. Yeah, I just wasn't sure if it was last week when I edited it or no. Everything blends into one these days. All I know is I'm desperately I need to do some photography to get some new bloody images. I'm sick of editing the same things. I haven't even got around to creating a 2025 export profile. I'm still just exporting in 2024 settings that I have. Which is not really good. But it does show how little I've done. recently. Right, let's sync those across. Oh. Check these. See, they're all right. I think they are. Wonderful. Right, we'll see how these blend together. Right, and we'll just flick back while they load, because everything will crash. As everything crashed, as my webcam completely stopped. As my webcam completely frozen. Not just for me. I think it has. And frozen. There we are. It's been doing that anytime the computer's under pressure, which is very annoying. And we're moving it back. I'm back in the room. Yeah, I was going to say it happens. Well, it happens whenever I'm playing games, or if the computer's doing something heavy, like in a heavy load, which is strange because it's all it is a USB thing in. It shouldn't crash. He says confidently, it shouldn't crash, but it does. It's not me, sir. It's got nothing to do with me. It is pure. I think it's an OBS thing. Ooh, that's interesting in that corner. Might we be going for a darker image today? We might be. Right, multiply. Well, it's knit. Well, to be honest, the webcam actually goes into a USB hub and then into the computer, so that's probably not doing it any good either. So we'll just. It doesn't really matter. Who wants to look at my ugly face anyway? Right, so on my first initial look through here, I think it looks better darker. So I think we'll aim for a slightly darker edit and see how that goes. So the usual problem if I can't see through my microphone. So if I start with it's going to be very dark on the right hand side. Like so. So the thing now is, do I lighten that area a bit or not? If I take those two out, it's still quite dark. It was really noisy. You meant to stop and watch me, Peter. I demand full attention. I'm that used to. I'm that used to my other streams where I'm almost whispering. I do forget. I forget. I have two levels of audio. Because damn, the public like the whispering. Creating tool. That's what I want. Oh, did you all see the good news today? I was going to say good. Well, there was two elements of news today, which are one I was really pleased at, and one I laughed heartily at. So the one I was obviously pleased about was that Canada decided not to vote for the Trump apologist. And the other bit that I laughed at, that Amazon were planning, well, until they backed off, they were planning on putting a tariff thing next to it. I was like, go on, carry on. Why is that the wrong way aside? I've done it the wrong way around, haven't I? No, I did do it the right way. I am dumb. Yes, when it's visible, it's oh, Canada indeed. Amazon backed off. Well, they put out a statement saying, well, it was only actually for like the warehouse side of things. It wasn't actually going to be on the main site, or the American equivalent of Amazon warehouse or something. It was something, but obviously the orange fella got a bit uppity with Jeffrey. Can I change the colour of this, please? Please, sir. There's a button for changing it over. Well, that's clever. So what's that do? Ah, that's the button for changing it. Let's change this to grey, please. Thank you. Much better. Right, just balancing that off. Do you think so, Peter? I think I'm going to need to chuck something at it to see what it's going to do. Anyway. Actually, I don't want that. I want to use a curve, because that's what we do here. Like the old ways, we like to use curves. And then what I want is a hue and adjust hue and saturation. Oh, I forgot this has changed, hasn't it? I haven't used hue and saturation since the changing all this. I don't like all this new stuff you've got to get used to. And there's more new stuff coming as well. Me no likey. Time I retired, I think. Okay, let's go for master. I'm guessing that is still master. I did jack shit. I did jack shit as well. No. Not doing anything. You missed CS4. Man, I think I've cocked this up. Right, we'll try it from there. And we'll go to analog effects. What was CS4, Peter? What was the main tools in CS4? I'm trying to think. What delights was new in CS4? Mm. Kind of fader approach that was awesome. Oh, okay. Did they end up getting rid of it or something? Yeah, okay, that way is best. They faded it out, Peter. They faded it out. Right, no lens vignette. Turn that off. What do we get? Very light. You can dial this back though. Not doing that. Okay. Not offensive anyway, which is always a benefit. Undo. Right, we'll just apply that and then we'll come back in. Definitely not offensive. Well, it's surrounded by trees, Andrew. Right, go back in there and have another look through. Okay. Let's have a look through these. Nuclear. It'll burn your eyes out. Well, that one's not. It's very fiery, mate. There's a little softness to that though. On fire. Where's the? Have we not got any lens vignette on here? Do we not have lens vignette? Oh yes, we do. It's another light one, you know. So if I take that off and then just kind of darken it down a bit, these ones do. It's definitely take the fade off there. Take this off here. So many alternates. I can't wait for next week. Just dial back that saturation just a touch. Slightly more dreamy. Yeah, maybe it's about there. I don't fully like it, but it might combine with something else. Right, apply that. It froze again. Oh, for Christ, this flaming webcam. Bloody thing. There's too much crap on this computer now. Yeah, I have to stop it and restart it. It's getting annoying. Right, okay, let's like that one, and let's go back into here. So I'm looking down here, maybe it's this one. That's better immediately. Good evening, Alan. You haven't fallen asleep yet, mate. Yet. To be honest, at this rate, mate, I might be. You know what? I almost like that because it shows a bit of the foreground. So that's about there. I don't like going too far. Still think it's a bit overexposed. Not overexposed. Over what's the term? Saturated. Have that dial back to there. Just dial that back to a little bit less. No. I'm still. I'm tired. That I will fall asleep to my own content. That's what I mean, Andrew. My own content will send me to sleep. Says our lens vignettes still need to be. Stop now. It's mint. Too late, Alan. Too late. Have you been out this week, mate? There was the other night. I was almost tempted to. Well, if I hadn't been already working, I was like, "Oh, this might be a good evening to be out." Still feel it's a bit too. You out Sunday? Sunday morning. What to call? Well, hold on a minute. No, I was awake Sunday morning. Yeah. Yes, it was a really nice sunrise. Yeah, because somebody messaged us at 5:10. Look, I'm on the beach. Look at this beautiful sunrise, and I'm like, I can see the color against my wardrobes as the light was pouring into my bedroom. We will sometime, Alan. Sometime. Okay, that's not too bad. I'll press. Oh no, I did press the right one. Okay, let's just get further down this list. Okay, let's skim past a few more just to check. Where's my usual one? Too dark. So remind me, it is Cookit Reflections. But yeah, mate, I definitely need to pick up the camera again. Mm. Mm-hmm. Just looking through my list of presets. Okay, right, we'll go back to this one. This one's very ternary. There. I guess I'm almost just kind of looking for a little bit of extra strength to potentially blend in with any of the others I've just made. Because the others have been quite bright. So this one's a bit more sedate. Not quite as out there colour-wise. So we'll knock that back to like 10, minus 10 on the saturation. Good evening, Stephen. Doing okay, thank you very much. Slightly perturbed today because it's been warmer. Not used to it. Looked very painterly at first glance. Yeah, we just did a couple of nuclear options, Stephen. So this one's a bit more restrained. I hope you're all right, Stephen. Lift that away from the corner. Oh, you're going to get wrong, Peter. I hope Mrs. Lewis isn't within earshot. Or broom shot, so she can't swing it at your head for walking all over our floor. Day off in the sun, very nice. Very nice. I just thought it was far too hot today. Far too hot today. I think it got all the way up to 19 degrees. It was enough for me. Okay, I think that's good enough. Apply that. So we now have, let's get rid of all these. We now have these. If we blend these together, what do we get? An absolute pigging nightmare, probably. Excuse me, guys. Okay, let's go to soft light and take a few of these out. They're all very bright. So many combinations. Did it? Oh, too hot. Turn the planet around. Back to winter, please. Can't cope. I think actually that without it is better than that. So potentially that one. But maybe he's less opacity by a long way. All over his kitchen floor, or whatever he's being, wherever he's working. Yeah, maybe it's that, but it's too much. So just reducing all the saturation. It's just the yellows. That's maybe better. Definitely some turnover influence. Yeah, the way, you know, Stephen, there always is. There always is. So that's actually not too bad. Yeah, I think that one's all right. Right, okay, well, I'm just going to save this as the master, and then we'll do the alternates as flat layers, just to save a bit of time and effort. Okay, not quite stuck. Am I still working? Yes, we are. Right, I'll take that off there, and that back to, actually all of these back to normal. Flatten. Go through the rigmarole of saving all these various versions. Why was that? Oh, it's the bottom one that's... That one's 67%. Okay. Okay, we saved that one. We'll save this one. Flatten. Save as... Peter, you know what leg cramps like. People might laugh at you for months after. Hi, Aurora. Almost. Barely cling on. I'm nearly falling asleep myself to my own content. And then the last one. Save as. I don't even speak. I was concentrating. You know what I'm like when I'm concentrating? I can't do anything else. I'm laser focused. It's alright, they make their own entertainment. We've got Peter for cracking jokes. Don't need me to crack jokes when the natural born comedian is here. Right, so we have these images. Come on, give me all the 3. So out of that, we got 5 images. All exactly the same. all from a set of data which I absolutely hated at the time when I shot it, and I was very, very disappointed because there was no colour, it was flat light, and the subject wasn't as great as what I thought it was. Peter, his quirk works. Peter's been painting and now has now just walked all over the house with paint all over his feet. All right, I think it's probably the best one. Develop. Crop, please. Okie dokie. And so the bit that's important here are these two trees here. They provide a bit of depth. So they've got to be in whatever the crop, they have to be in. I think it's vitally important. So that's there. That's probably a decent crop there. Yeah, obviously we'll get a 16:9 out of this because it's almost the end of the month and you guys need your wallpapers. We'll go with that. This one, pretty much the same. We need a 16:9 crop. That's a bit low for this one. Create another copy and then we will quite fancy like a, say for a square crop for Instagram, it doesn't really work. That might. Or maybe push it back to a 5:4. Then that at least gets the other side of the bay in. To get that in, maybe. We shall see. What? Why would that be? Why would that be hidden? Why would? Welcome back. Stephen, why would liking this one right up my street be hidden? You didn't miss any. You missed YouTube being strange. YouTube self-moderating. How weird. Stephen, come back. Stephen, come back. That was very strange. You fucking thing. Stephen, for some reason, the chatbot muted you timed you out for 10 seconds. But I don't know, I don't see why. Very strange. It mustn't have liked what you typed. YouTube takes it. Well, it wasn't. It was a Stream Elements took over. Very strange, Jen. Well, I think I think they've been taken over for a while, Jen. For some reason, TikTok is. I'm not. This is something else that gets us frustrated. Lightroom is getting slow. TikTok's always rubbish. I know. I was going to say, what is wrong with the term liking this one right up my street? What is so offensive about that? It's not like you said right up something else. How weird. Anyhow, back to it. I did try it. Yeah, I did get that and smaller. I think we'll try this one as 5x4 as well. It's nuts, Jen. It's nuts. Yeah, you can type it. I thought it was a URL. Oh. Stupid chatbot. Well, this one, Peter. Don't worry, Peter, you'll be getting one. How many days have I got left to get round to making them? Tomorrow. I don't know, I've got a lot to do tomorrow. Wallpapers might be late again. Will you hurry up, machine? Holy shit. What? They're gonna make, if they're gonna keep on making these bloody programs slow, I'm gonna quit. Actually, this one I don't like that much now. I think this one's the weakest of the lot. Even something as cropped as this. I darken this off like so. Yeah, we could nearly make something of it. Almost. I don't know. Detail. Where's detail? Not detail. Detail. It's the clarity. Bit of clarity. Bit of dehazing. Knock those down a bit. You can nearly pull something out of it. Maybe. I wouldn't quite go fully DxO and Affinity just yet. Try inverting it. I would have got enough Lightroom for the thingy to do that. Right, anyways, I'm onto this one for the moment. So this is a definite wallpaper contender. 16:9. There you go. Job done. Easy peasy. Yeah, I've got 6. Yeah, I have. Yeah, have you got a lot? Have you got a list of stuff I need to do as well? Or have you got a list to do, and then you're going to make me work alongside you? Right. If I send this back to Photoshop. Come on, machine. Come on. You can do it. I'm going to close that one down. We'll be on time. Well, they don't need to be out until the 1st, so. Right, select. Image is adjustments. Control and I. Not that. Come back to that. Probably not even that either. Curves, Andy, curves. You want changing things. Don't like it when they change things. Just make it bloody darker. I think I'm pushing my luck with this. Okay, so if I you just leave that chilled, or blue rather. Yeah. I'll put that pink in. Do the pink. Leave it like that. Looks like a bear in a reclining chair. Okay, Peter. Okay. Right. Anyways, let's bung it through once through this and see what it does. You know what? I don't think it's going to do much. It's a nice suggestion. God damn. Damn it. We've had that there. That exposure. It's like one of them. Was it the cyanotype? The blue shit? Oh, that's better. Did Rothko paint in blues? Rothko did blue things, didn't he? Wasn't just reds. And I did blacks as well. Light us up down there. Light us up. Good night, Aurora. You like this? What was your idea, Peter? Yeah. Not far off anyway. Right, okay. Yeah, I think that'll probably about do there. Okay, right. Let's apply that. Wonderful. Let's file, save. It should now be in there as that one. So that was a different edit, wasn't it? Come on. Stop being slow. Actually, those two have made something a little bit different. It has. Thank you for the input there. So we've made a few different images there. Out of that one batch, which is more than what I thought we'd get. I think my favourite is still this one. The more sedate of the lot. So I think that one worked okay. A bit more on the traditional side. Be nicer if there was like the water channels were a bit more apparent here. But alas, they weren't in reality either. Right, guys. What time is it off? Yeah. Thank you very much for being here. Like I said at the start, there won't be a stream next week. So I have a little bit of time to try to think of something decent to do for the 300th episode. And 300th episode and anniversary stream. Because I think the anniversary was last week. So we'll combine it all into one stream. So that'll be in 2 weeks' time. So that'll be May the... Whatever is after May the 6th. So that'll be May the 13th. May the 13th will be the next episode, and it'll be episode 300. So we'll have to do something amusing for that. Or do something for that anyway. So that'll do for there. Again, thank you as always for being here. Thank you for your support over the last 8 years or whatever it is as well. And I will see you in 2 weeks' time. You're very welcome, Jen. 300. 2 weeks' time, Stephen. 300. Who'd believe it? Who'd believe it? Not me, that's for certain. Not me. So yeah, I'll try to think up some plans or something to do for that episode to mark it. But yeah, that is 299 in the can. And I still haven't done the thing I was going to do at episode 100. So we'll just have to march on. But anyways, thank you so much for being here, everybody. I will see you in 2 weeks' time. And obviously, I will keep you informed of anything on the Discord, etc. It is a lot of streams, Andrew. It is a lot of streams. I feel like it's a lot of streams. I can feel it in my bones how many streams it's been. But no, it's all been good fun. Right, guys, thank you so much. I will see you in 2 weeks. Bye for now. Till then, keep it hard. See yous.